I think you have just to pick a couple of example uses and try them. So, like creating a course curriculum might be one. I did this for, I went down and met with the provost at Ohio University. I meet with the 14 deans of the school. And one of the examples I showed them was, let's create an intro to AI course for the business school. And so I went into Chat GPT. I gave it the framework of how to build a course from Harvard Business School teachings of how to do it, like the framework they would use. I said, hey, you are an instructor, you're building an intro to AI course for college freshmen. Um, Follow the parameters provided by Harvard Business School on what, a great course is. Go ahead and generate like an outline of this course, and it does it. And so, like, the way to think about it is, as odd as this sounds, you have to talk to it like it's a human. Like, you talk to it
Mhm.
almost like an assistant. Like, "Hey, could you go do this?" So in my world, where I have a team of people, it's like if I was assigning an intern, like a project, I would give that intern depth. "Okay, put
Yeah.
yourself in the role of the chief marketing officer who's gonna buy this software. I want you to think about the pain points they got." Like, I would give them a brief. And so if
Yeah.
you get rid of, like, prompting sounds again like kind of like an abstract thing. If you think of it more as like just human language, talking to the AI about what you want it to do. And the more descriptive you are, the better the result is. So you tell it its goal, you tell it how you want it to do it step by step potentially. You give it examples, you tell it, think of yourself as the head of a all girls school, pre-K through 12 or whatever it is. Like, you give it the parameters. And for some reason, honestly, unbeknownst to the people building this technology, if you do that, it performs at a higher level. When you give it guardrails of how to think, because all these language models do is they just go consume a ton of text. So images and video now too, but mostly text. And it literally means like they're fed books. In one case, there's a thing called Books 3. It's a repository of 180,000 books. And this thing learns how to write by absorbing human content. It imitates us. And
Yep.
so that's how you have to think about it, is as though you're talking to a virtual assistant in essence, like a I don't know. It's because when you go in and you start trying to prompt, I get that it's kind of just weird and you don't know what to say. You don't know how to instruct it. And so it's better to think of it as though you're trying to explain to a person what you would want them to do.